Hi, welcome to Making a Better Me Day 208 update. Today was Friday, and fairly normal day to a degree at least. Anyways, today was a work day. Pretty normal day at work. Just plugged away at some stuff that I've been working on during my summer maintenance, all that sort of stuff. Got off work, home, just sort of took it easy, chilled out for a little while. Leanne had plans for supper with one of her friends, and Tamara and I were on our own. So when I get home, I was thinking, maybe we'll go out and do something together and do something nice. And I get home, and Tamara was having a sleep, so I thought, well, I'll let her sleep. So I just came down and sat down in front of the computer, just sort of chilled out a little bit, and just took it easy for a while. And next thing I know, it's Leanne's home, and we haven't gotten supper yet. So we ended up just running out and grabbing some fast food, which was kind of an odd experience. I have to say, I was quite grossed out. We were just about to go into Wendy's, and I see a young family heading towards the door, and I notice just as they are arriving at the door to go in, that the young woman carrying a child is basically holding it upside down, and it's puking on the ground right by the door. And I'm thinking, yuck, I don't really want to go in there right now. So we were going to go around and use the door on the other side, and when I looked, it wasn't horrible. It was just liquidy stuff, but still, just the idea of it grossed me out. We went inside, and the place was packed, as well as the rest of this family, which had a couple of other kids, were there, and there was a lot of young kids. And I thought, I don't know if I want to be around these kids that are around that sick kid. Who knows what they've got? I don't want to be standing in line with them, breathing air around them. So we decided to go through the drive-through, take our chances that way, and hopefully that all worked out okay. So that was that. So had some supper. By this time, Leanne had gone to visit her mother's, so she was gone again. And so I just took that opportunity to chill out some more with the computer, and just, I looked at some videos that I've been wanting to watch, and just little things like that, and really just kind of took it easy. So yeah, that was about pretty much all I've done today. I did, spend a little bit of time with Liam when she got home from her mom's, and we get to hang out for a bit, and that was good. And now I'm getting ready to go to bed at what I was hoping would have been an earlier time than it is. Tomorrow is a busy day for us, or for me anyways. I'm judging a disc trial in Petitcodiac, New Brunswick, and I need to be at the field around 8 o'clock in the morning, which means I need to leave at about 6 o'clock in the morning, which means I need to be up about 5 o'clock in the morning, which means by the time I finish this video, I get about 5 hours of sleep if I were to go right out. Hopefully that'll be enough, and I'll be fine. Looks like we're going to continue with the hot and humid weather, so I'm hoping that everybody's dogs handle the heat okay, and that they have some strategies in place to keep their dogs cool. I know we'll probably work out of the vehicle, and I'm sure that the vehicle will be running with the air conditioner on quite a bit throughout the day, so that Blair and Tamara both can keep cool, and I hope to be drinking lots of water and staying hydrated at the very least. Probably not cool, but at least hydrated. So yeah, that should be fun. I don't know if I've really talked much about disc, because there hasn't been any disc since I started doing these things. I am a CDDA, Canadian Disc Dog Association, disc judge, and I do judge trials, disc trials from now and then. Tamara is a disc competitor. I've also competed a bit with Blur. Tamara's competed with Storm and Mika and Blur and Score. We're giving Score the weekend off because his disc behavior hasn't been ideal. and Tamara just doesn't feel that he's ready to compete properly at this point. We would do an indoor trial with him if that was an option, but right now with the outdoor trials, probably for him, not really an option right now until we know for sure that he's going to come back a little bit better. He gets a little excited with his toy and he likes to take off, and he has this thing about pooping really far away, so he likes to run away and poop, as far away as he can get, which sometimes is great, but other times is not great. So, we try to be a little bit careful with that. So a disc trial is not really a great environment for him to do that sort of thing. So we'll just manage it a little bit more at this time and practice and work on it and see if we can get it a little bit better than it is. Anyhow, so that's about it. I will say that, we've had a lot of feedback on yesterday's video about the change in what Leanne's sickness is believed to be. I'm surprised by the amount of people who have heard of it and have had experiences with it, actually, considering it's supposed to be quite a rare illness. It sounds like there's a lot more exposure to it than I would have expected, I guess. I'd never heard of it before yesterday, but it is a much better diagnosis than lymphoma, and so we're really, really hopeful that that's all that it is, I guess we should say. And it doesn't even sound like it's a bad case of I can't even say it, sacraliodosis or something. I don't know. Sacraliodosis. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't sound like it's a real bad case of that, and will probably heal up on its own without medications or anything. I would think, based on what we were told. And excuse me, very, very tired. So that's about all I have to say for this video tonight. Tomorrow will be a busy day, and I'll tell you all about the disc trial tomorrow night. I'm hoping it'll be a lot of fun. I'm hoping I see some dogs having lots of fun with their owners. That's one thing as a disc judge that's important to me is it really bothers me when I see people getting upset at their dogs for not being able to catch their bad throws or whatever, if their dog makes a mistake, or they think their dog's made a mistake, which usually isn't the case. It's usually they have made the mistake. But I don't like to see people getting upset with their dogs when that happens. When we put our dogs in a competition, they don't know it's a competition. They know that they're playing with their owner and they're having fun. So whether it's a competition or not a competition, you don't change your behaviors or anything like that. It's something that's important to me. The dogs just know that they're playing with their owner and they're having fun. And if you get mad at them for that because they haven't performed to your expectation, that's unfair. That's unfair to your dog. So I hope I won't see any of that kind of behavior, and I'm fairly certain I won't, but I always like to mention that because I have a couple of times seen that kind of behavior at dog sporting events, and I won't tolerate it. I will have competitors removed or whatever needs to be done. So anyways, so that's important to me. As you know, dogs are a big part of my life, and I like to see them happy and well cared for and loved. That's what makes a great team, and yeah. Anyhow, Tamara will be competing with Blair tomorrow. I'll be judging, and I'm sure they'll do great. They're a pretty strong team. They've done very well over the years, winning several big trials and even a national championship for distance and things like that. So I'm excited to see them play. But they haven't been practicing, so hopefully that won't be a factor. Anyways, that's it for tonight. So hit that thumbs up, give us a like, If you have any comments, leave them below. If you'd like to know more about Disc Dog, how you can get involved, or anything like that, leave that in the comments down below. And if you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you join me. So, and I have mentioned it, hitting subscribe doesn't mean you have to watch the videos every day. It just puts it basically in your list of channels that you're subscribed to. So, hit that subscribe button. Anyways, that's it for tonight. We'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.